Hi family. I'm gonna make supper. So we're having fish, fried potatoes with bacon, fried cabbage with bacon, and probably I have leftover biscuits, and who knows, I might add something later. So far that's what I got in mind. So come join me. I'm going to start with the bacon. And this is the bacon that I get at the meat market, so it's really good bacon. I buy a big bag of it. It comes in a great big bag like this of just the bacon ends. And then I freeze it, so in pieces. And I am going to cut it up so I don't have to do that when it's already crumbled. And like, I want to have some of that fat in there, so. But there's not much fat on these. This batch did have a little bit more, but I want some of that fat in there for the use for the grease. But other than that, I just like to get just the meat. Well, this is a nice chunk. Look at that piece. I like bacon ends. I always have. Especially if you're just going to be using pieces. I mean, if you like the bacon in strips, then you can buy that too at the meat market too, but I usually just use bacon for little pieces like this. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It gets hot. I did wash my hands, so just didn't put gloves on today. What a good day, though. It was a good day. Starting to get things cut down in the garden. I cut down some of my tall yellow flowers today because they're starting to die off and looking ugly, and they're still blooming, but they had a lot of dead blossoms on them and dead leaves, and it just, if it's not going to look nice, I don't want it in my garden. So it's that time of year. The ferns are dying off too, but I'm not going to cut those down this year. I'm just going to let them lay down and get covered with snow. So this morning I was sitting by my window, and all of a sudden I see this golden lab outside running around in my pond, drinking the water and just goofing off. I had to laugh. If my dog would have been out there, she would have had a fit, but she didn't even know. She didn't smell them or nothing. But I just thought it was funny. I grew up with labs, so they're pretty funny and they love water. I grew up with golden labs and black labs. I actually had a golden lab that gave birth to 9 black lab puppies. So they're mattress chewers though when they're little. You gotta be careful with them when they're puppies. Oh boy, they can chew anything. Okay, I'm going to put some more fat in here. Yeah, get that big piece of fat going in there. Just to have a little oil, grease in there. This bacon smells so delicious. Whenever I go to the meat market, you can smell it from a block away. And they have their own smokehouse, and it's just so wonderful. Okay, we're getting down there to these last few pieces. Alright, I'm going to check that before I throw away the fat. I'm going to check. Yeah, I'm getting some good fats rendering down nicely. Okay, we're going to let that render down some and we'll be right back. Okay, while the bacon is rendering, I am going to start my potatoes. I like to cook with olive oil and butter. So, and put a big lot of butter in there. Get that going. Okay, and last night I boiled the potatoes and then cut them up so that I'm all ready for this. And it doesn't take them so long to fry up. Now I'm going to add some pepper. And some salt. Add some garlic powder and some onion powder, here is some paprika, and I'm going to add some seasoned salt in there too. Just a little bit. Let those start cooking and watch. If I need to add more butter, I will. And I also had a leftover, that's all I had left of the Polish sausage we had. So I'm going to cut that up, the rest of it, and add that to the potatoes with bacon. Because you use up your leftovers, you know. It's always good. Okay, so just a few. It'll flavor it. So let's check this bacon again. This is all, I'm going to bring this out now because I'll be putting it in with the cabbage. And the fish doesn't take long to cook, so. But see, even with the pieces of fat in there, it still wasn't a lot of grease. So now I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Get some of that juices going. Now I'm going to add some cabbage. I don't need much because, you know, just for a couple meals. That'll go for now. And I still have some left for, I even like it on raw cabbage and salads. Now I'm going to put a lid over this. I'm going to add some seasoned salt to that too. Not much, because I like the sweetness of the cabbage. Okay, I'm going to put a lid on that. And then when that's cooked, when these are cooked a little more, I'll add the bacon. And this is what I am going to do the fish in. I only need enough for 2 pieces. And then I keep it in the freezer. Let me see how these look on the bottom. I'm going to let them cook a little longer before I turn them. Okay, I want to check this. It's looking good. I'm going to leave the lid off. And I'm going to add some of the bacon. And what I don't use, you know, I can, let's check the potatoes. Oh, look at that. Isn't that good? Yummy. Okay, now let's add these sausages in here. You don't need that. Don't need the fat anymore. Unless you like fat, well, then yeah. Okay, now I'm going to add some more bacon to it. Okay. I'm also going to add a little bit of onions, so I'm going to throw that in there. Why not, right? Give this cabbage a stir here. I want that water to boil off of there. So I want that to cook off. Alright, we'll be back. Okay. This is getting to look exactly how I want it. So that is done. I can turn that off. Slide it over there. Let's check the potatoes. They look delish. Scrum-delicious. Scrum-delicious. Oh, that makes me think of my husband. He sings me the songs from, oh, what was that movie with Dick Van Dyke? One of the songs was Toot Sweet. I can't remember the name of the movie, but all the old movies like My Fair Lady, he only needs to watch it once, and he's got every song in his mind by heart. So he sings me those songs a lot. But that's how he tells me he loves me. Add just a little bit of oil and some butter. Give the potatoes another flip because I like them crispy. And I've just got some white fish here, and just gonna get it here in the make sure it's good and coated. That looks good and hot. I'm going to let it warm up just a little bit more because I want it hot when I get it in there. Look at how good those potatoes look. I mean, really, yum. Okay. Now, let's put this on here. And turn it up just a little bit. Just so it gets good and hot. Okay, we're going to let that sit for a while and get good and crispy, and I'll flip them over. Okay, these are good to flip. I want to put a little more butter on the pan now. There we go. We got it, right? Look at that. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And then it'll be ready. Okay, this is ready. Now, I've got a salad from the side if I want one, so, but let's plate up. Get some potatoes on here. at that. Polish sausage and bacon. Let's put some cabbage and bacon on here. Looking good. Just need some tartar sauce on there. I probably won't eat it, but I like mine plain. Thanks for joining me today for fried fish, fried potatoes with bacon and leftover Polish sausage in them, and cabbage and bacon. Now you can't eat like this every day. You gotta have days where you're eating good, healthy fruits, vegetables. I eat a lot of salads and fruits most days. But boy, every once in a while, you just gotta have this comfort food, right? So I'm gonna taste it. Hot, really crispy with that fish fry mix on it. Now the cabbage. And the potatoes. Very good. Very, very good. My husband's going to be happy. I can get him to put some calories on him today. That's a good day. So thanks for joining me. And new family members, I welcome you. And I appreciate you. All of you. Remember that I pray for you every day, so you're covered in prayer every day. And now, my fish, I just buy it, you know, packaged, frozen. Everything's already done for me. But I'll tell you, if you want to see somebody that can do a fish, go over to Carter's Eat, Lisa's husband. He knows how to take care of a fish. I grew up with a father that did that, but check those videos out. Me, I just buy them frozen. So, we'll see you next time for something different. And remember, stay busy and serve others. Bye for now.